Welcome to your weekend focus for May the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you truly for all of the loving, positive, supportive energy you send me each and every day. Now, let's see what the energy is going to be for us this weekend. The Devil. The Devil as our first card. Well, we may be moving towards independence. We may be looking at new ways of doing things, approaching things, situations, people in our lives. We have the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is us in search of the new, in search of our independence, the new journey, what we want. And we also leave something behind, or we're making decisions to move forward away from things. Not necessarily closing the door on something, but it will change in the way it gives us support, gives us love, gives us security. Our middle card is the Hermit, so definitely it is a weekend to pray. It is a weekend to meditate. It is a weekend to reflect, be grounded, tap into your intuition, tap into your higher wisdom, making the plan for your tomorrow. Oh, the Ten of Coins sits next to it. No, this is abundance. This is definitely abundance. This is the Yes card. This is where you get the key for the chest that holds, or the box that holds, the abundance. So what does abundance mean to you? And then we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is looking at our goals, our dreams, our desires. Are they realistic? Are they doable? Is it obtainable? Am I deserving? So let's stop there for a minute. So we start with the Devil. And the Hermit is in the middle. So some pretty powerful cards this weekend for us. But they're all cards that are really beautiful, that are really inspiring in many ways. Now, we do start with the Devil card, and for some people that's a scary card. But I really think it's to embrace the new, to do things different, to let go of bad habits or things that dissipate our energy. Remember, we are moving towards a full moon, so we are looking for completions, endings. We are looking for closure. We are looking at changing up into our routines, into new, exciting routines, adventures, people that surround us. I see the Devil here as we are the puppet on the string. Okay, there's the Fool down at the bottom, and the Fool represents us and our journey in the tarot. So here, it's almost like the Devil is, just pulling the strings, keeping us, restless, keeping us in a state of chaos, stress, restlessness. Definitely not happy. Not feeling any kind of peace of mind or satisfaction or grounding. The Devil's job is to keep us a little bit off balance at all times. And so we pick up bad habits, we procrastinate, we allow little stresses to eat us up and change our mood for the entire day. You ever wake up late for work, and then you get to work, you find out you got 2 different socks on, and you're waiting for the bus, and a car goes through the puddle and it splashes you, and then you spill your coffee, and it just seems to snowball. And by the end of the day, somebody says something, you get home and somebody says something like, "Did you take the garbage out?" and you lose it. Because it snowballs. Because we allowed the negative energy to override any happy moments that we could have had during the day. That we let everything get to us. Because otherwise you would have came home and they said, did you take garbage out? And you said, no, I didn't. I'll do it later. And you would have walked away. So it's keeping those stresses, holding on to the negative. And so we need to release that negative. We need to look at the positive. We need to maybe embrace or maybe invite or maybe create the positive in our life sometimes. Rick Levine said, a beautiful little story, and it was a farmer, and he was coming home, and he found two wild stallions, and he caught them. And as he was coming home, the villagers all surrounded this farmer and said, "My goodness, look at these stallions. You are the richest man in the whole country now. What great fortune, what good luck." And the farmer said, "Good, bad, who's to know?" And the next day, his son breaks his leg. And everybody gathers around and goes, "Oh my goodness, it's springtime. It's time to get the ground ready for the seeds to be planted. And now your son is laid up and he won't be able to help as much as he could have. And you're going to get so far behind, you probably won't even make your profit this year, much alone break even. What bad luck. What a horrifying luck." And the farmer says, "Good, bad, who's to know?" And the next day, the army comes through and stops at the farm to grab every able bodied man to go and fight the war. So, good, bad, who's to know? So, when something bad happens to you, disrupts you, sets you off balance, it's really our perception of bad. What difference does it make if you have two different colored socks on? Who cares what everybody else thinks? They don't have bad days. They don't do things wrong. Come on. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. So it's how you look at the situation. It's how you perceive the situation. And it's how you allow it to affect you. So watch how things affect you. Now we have the Eight of Cups. So we are definitely looking at the new ways forward. This is very much like the adolescent leaving the home for the first time, in search of their own independence, going after their dreams, their desires, their goals, their independence, their freedom. They don't slam the door on the home, but it does change in the way it gives us love, in the way it gives us security. We have to go out and create that in a new way. And we do. And so this is a time when we are looking at the new ways of going forward and what needs to be left behind, what needs to change in our life in order to invite that new energy in. We have the Hermit right in the middle. Prayer, meditation. The Hermit goes out into the desert, goes into the cave, taps into the intuition, taps into the higher wisdom, thinks about what he really wants going forward, then starts to formulate the plan. Then we come out of the cave. Then we come out of the desert. So don't rush into things. Don't get too spontaneous with things. Don't try and push through the energy, because this weekend is more about creating it, dreaming it still, than actually doing. And since the Ten of Coins sits so close to the Hermit, I would have to say through meditation, through prayer, through just simple reflection, or just quieting the world around you and listening to your thoughts, letting thoughts come in, you get the key to the chest. You get the key to the box. You get that aha moment. You get that epiphany. So don't be so much into the action of moving forward. Enjoy this weekend. Enjoy people. Create laughter in your life. Happiness, joy. Take a step back. Because I think that when we allow that, a slowing down of the pace. I mean, the sun is in Taurus. That's slow down. Smell the roses. Get grounded. We actually get very creative in our thoughts. So instead of using that spontaneous energy to push forward in some way, use that spontaneous energy to have fun, to create laughter. You just may get that aha moment, that epiphany that will change the course of your entire universe, your world. We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, we sit there and we ponder that cup. We don't stand up and grab it. So it's not time to grab the cup yet. It's a time to think things through. It's a time to see the other beautiful things in our life, the other cups that already surround us, the other cups that we've taken ownership of. Do we appreciate what we have in our life? Do we love what we have in our life? Do we like what we have in our life? Or perhaps about ourselves? Do we feel that we deserve that cup? Do we just feel that we need that cup? We have to have? Is it a need or want or desire? Or what does that cup hold for you? What is abundance? Back here, what is abundance to you? Is it that perfect family? Is it having lots of friends and family around you? Is it having the job of your dreams or a job? Is it going after a career or creating something, inventing something? Is it good health? Is it well-being? What is abundance to you? What does that cup hold? And are we grateful for what we already have in our lives? Let's get some angel cards going here. So I think it's a powerful weekend. I get a sense that our action needs to be more in our thoughts, in our creativity, our creative thoughts, our planning, our looking towards our tomorrow, asking ourselves what we want to step into. And, there's a little bit about gratitude here, See what our angels have to say. The King of Gabriel. Keep your eye on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. The big picture. Look at the big picture. What do you want to step into? What does the end goal look like? Make a detail about it. Absolutely. Grow those dreams in detail. But leave the details of the everyday mundane stuff to others this weekend. Don't try and push through energy. Now, the moon is in Virgo, so we might be a little bit detailed on the Friday, but then it moves into Libra for the rest of the weekend. And that's when we want the harmony and the beauty to surround us. So leave the details to others for the weekend. Maybe Friday we're going to get detail oriented, maybe clean up some projects before we take the weekend. If you have a 9-to-5 job Monday through Friday. Experience that leads to success. Well, what is the experience that you want to have this weekend? Because having fun and raising your energy, raising your light, raising the joy around you can bring in success because it raises you up. It doesn't dissipate your energy. You're open to attracting new people in your life. People that matter, people that may be able to open doors for you, or maybe it is that perfect somebody that's going to walk till the end of your journey with you. The Chariot. Determination and self-control. Career advancement. Acknowledgement of success by others. So once again, I get that kind of others, success through others. Determination and self-control. So we don't want to be too spontaneous in what we are doing, but there's a determination that is needed. And maybe this is a little bit of the determination. What are we willing to sacrifice? What are we willing to give? What are we willing to do in order to obtain that cup, in order to obtain that abundance? Maybe this is the weekend where we get that aha moment and we get the determination because we get that belief behind the dream, behind the goal now. We have the Queen of Gabriel. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, and the ability to attract helpful people. Once again, we're attracting those helpful people, those people that might open doors for us, windows for us. There might be our newest best friend or partner or business associate or boss or employee or lover. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So believe that you can do it. Believe that it's already yours, that it's just awaiting you to do the work in order to obtain. It's already there on your path. We have peace. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. And don't allow the stresses to get to you this weekend. Find peace. Find peace of mind. Take that deep breath and count to 10. Don't let other people's drama dissipate your energy. And what you don't have control over, give it up to God. One more. Knight of Ariel. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by somebody kind. There is much to accomplish. So this weekend, we could be looking at what is needed to be done, what has to be accomplished, and we may actually get overwhelmed by this feeling, by these thoughts, that there's too much to do. Make a very detailed plan. So it's not telling you to do as much as it is telling you to make the plan, just like we had the Hermit as our middle card telling us to make the plan, tapping into our intuition, tapping into our higher wisdom. And being watched over by somebody kind, well, we already know that God, our angels, our spirit guides, the universe source is watching over us at all times. And they love us dearly. And when we cry, they sob. But when we are happy, when we are smiling, they are elated. An animal? Let's do an animal card. The higher intuition. See what they have to say. Don't feel calling for the Journey of Love cards at all. I thought that was going to be a weekend thing because for a couple of weekends there I was going towards that deck, but maybe for the full moon video. Crystal clear, the hummingbird. Crystal clear. The hummingbird. So goals, positivity, happiness, hover, clarity. As you become more clear about who you really are, you'll be better able to decide what is best for you the first time around. Hummingbird tells you that it is essential to have crystal clear and concrete goals before taking action. Write down exactly what you want to achieve, your plans, and your ultimate goal. You should be clear about your action steps in order to reach your goal. It is then that you can see with clarity how you can reach your goal and become motivated in doing so. A positive attitude is a prerequisite if you wish to live a fulfilled life. It is when you believe in yourself. It's when you set a vision and put wings to your dreams that your life begins to feel purposeful. Hummingbird is filled with magic and love and wants you to know that not everything is supposed to make sense. You will feel much happier, loved, and motivated if you allow yourself to focus on the good in your life and all around you, rather than looking at all the bad. It amazes me how everything just goes together in these readings. I mean, I get so humbled. Hummingbirds can do what most birds can't. They hover. Take a lesson from their abilities and just hover over your issues before making any drastic decisions. Find like-minded and positive people to engage with. This is a good way of motivating yourself. So, as Hummingbird summed it up so incredibly well, hover. Be crystal clear about what you want to walk into. Get out there and socialize and have some fun. And in doing so, you may meet that person who opens that door for you towards your abundance. First, you have to understand what your abundance looks like, what it will feel like. You have to envision it. You have to see the end goal. Our angels told us the same thing. Dream big. Look at the end goal, and you will get the clarity, you will get the understanding, you will get the aha moment, you will get the epiphany on how to do each step right the first time. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.